Hey guys, so I'm going to go ahead and name this interview with a Scorpio Rising. I'm a Scorpio Rising. I'm a Cancer Sun and Gemini Moon. I got Pluto in the first house, Pluto in Scorpio, and Jupiter in Scorpio. My North Node is in Scorpio. I have a ton of Scorpio qualities and energy about myself. Most of this stuff is going to be from within, from my mind, from my heart, how I feel. I do have like a little tracker list so that I can make sure I stay on track. So, one thing I want to talk about is attraction. So, a Scorpio rising attracts whatever they think. I mean, that's true with everybody in the world, but definitely that much more with a Scorpio rising because we have so much intensity and so much energy in our mind from the jump. So, for example, if I walk into a room, right, and what I'm thinking is, I don't want nobody to look at me. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to see anybody. I want to walk straight to where my destination is, grab my bananas, grab my cereal, grab my milk, and then get up out of here. But that energy is so strong. You see what I'm saying? Me wanting everybody not to look at me, wanting that is just pushing that energy out. So everybody's feeling some form of strong energetic feeling that they can't pinpoint, but when they look at you, they sense it. So that's the power that we have. Whatever we think about, we push that out to the universe, and then the universe gives it back to us. If we look at somebody and we think that they're negative or they have something up their sleeve, it's because we're thinking that. We're projecting that, and we're pushing that onto them. In a way, we're controlling them. You see what I'm saying? They're picking up off of my energy, and they're going off of what I got. I can be the most positive, the most happy, the most joyous person and think that and know that. And that's all they're ever going to know. They're not going to know what I was thinking earlier. They're not going to know my true intentions. They're not going to know who I am. But the problem with most Scorpio rising is we put our negative intentions out for the whole world to see. And we think that it's the world, but really it's not the world, it's us. It's us creating that world in which environment which we want to live in. All right, facial changes. One way I can tell the Scorpio rising, whenever I look at social media, Instagram, whatever it may be, is that I look at their pictures, and I can look at one picture from a week ago, and I can tell it's them, but something's different. Something's off about the way they look, their face, their facial structure, their eyes. Something is different about that person. And that's because we have that transformative and creative energy on our face, on our body. Not only is it our face that can change, but I've learned that it's our whole body. You see what I'm saying? We can change. It's so powerful. Not only can we change our face, our body, but we can change our whole environment just by thinking it. But the problem with the Scorpio rising is that we're constantly thinking something negative from the past. So when we're thinking that negative thing, that's what we're going to draw out. Scorpio rising can think, I'm positive, I look good, I feel healthy, I feel great, and that will be the only thing that they see. That will be the only thing that people see. And it's going to be whatever you attract. So, in order to change that, all right, the thing about it is you have to realize your power. You have to realize what you can do with your power and how to control it. Okay? So with the facial changes, make sure that you're making your best version of yourself. You don't have to say I look great. You don't have to say I look beautiful. You don't have to, but you have to say that I am, at this very second and moment, the best version of myself. And I will continue to grow and be the best version of myself. And that's going to do everything for you. It's going to make you the most beautiful person, the most attractive person. You're going to have the best energy in the world. Just because you set that positive intention, your energy, your transformative energy is going to change that. So the facial changes, the changing of our energy, the putting out the energy that we want for others to see and them coming back and responding to it, all that plays on to us being natural actors. We're natural actors. An actor has to shift his whole, a good actor, I'll say a good actor has to shift his whole experience, his whole molecular structure, his mind. He has to become that character. That is something that Scorpio Rising can do naturally. Because throughout our life, we had to somewhat act. We've been put in tough, hard situations that we had to change our whole being in order to get out of at some points of our life. Other Scorpio risers probably can agree with that. But there's been certain times when me, myself, I had to be a whole different person. I had to shift my energy in order to deal with the environment that I put myself in. And that's what the death and rebirth is. That's exactly what death and rebirth is. We're constantly creating situations for ourselves. We don't know it, but subconsciously our mind's creating situations for us to grow, for us to become better. So if we create a new situation, therefore we have to be a new person in order for us to sustain the energy of that new environment. But the choice is, the power in it is, are you going to choose to create a positive environment so that you can grow and transform to a positive person? So you transform into that phoenix. So you transform into that eagle. Are you going to create a negative environment with your mind and your thoughts and your actions to where you can stay in that scorpionic energy? It's all up to you. But the thing about it is, if you can transform your energy, whether you're doing acting, whether you're in the art, whether you're in sales, whatever you're doing with your life, if you can transform who you need to be correctly in order to get what you have to out of that person, you already won. And the thing about it is, for example, whenever you meet somebody, say if I meet a woman, or if I go up to a woman and I see her, that Scorpio rising power is immediately on my front face. It's on my face. They see the Scorpio rising. Anything that I can do, I'm already who the person wants. My energy, my attraction, my transformative, that mysterious quality about me, that quietness, that chill, that silence, that just gives the other person room to say, this person seems like they have a good aura, good energy, and they think, if you're not projecting negative energy, they're gonna think the most positive things about you. See what I'm saying? Because when we like something, we want to continue liking. We want to continue. We want to let ourselves know that we're doing good by liking this. So they're gonna like your energy, and what they're gonna do is they're gonna constantly put certain good qualities onto you that they've witnessed in other people that they've liked. Those qualities they're gonna put onto you. Experienced Scorpio rising is gonna be able to sense that. Me, for instance, whenever I go up, say if I meet anybody, this could be the Gemini moon or the Cancer sun, but I believe it's definitely my Scorpio energy. I can feel the energy that a person wants. Whether we're in a conversation, whether we're talking about nothing at all, whether we're talking about something important, whatever their emotion is, I can sense it. And therefore, I can transform my energy to help benefit what they need in order to get what I need. It's just like you get more things with honey than vinegar. All right, so Scorpio rising in sex. I feel like a lot of Scorpio risings get on here and they say, oh, we're not all about sex, and we're not this, and we don't think about sex all the time, and we don't have sex. I beg to differ. I feel like I think about that shit 24/7, right? I think about it a lot. I think about the energy of it. I think about what it can do. I think about how it can transform a person. I think about the pleasure of it. I think about just that whole that energy. It's a powerful thing that I can't even fully find the words to say how I feel about it, but I know for a fact that any Scorpio rising that tell me they don't feel the same way is just putting on the front. Because that is part of our essence. If we can create a faction, if this world was separated by zodiac signs into factions, into, oh, it's your job, this is what you have to do, a Scorpio rising will have some type of sexual healer work. Because what you think about the most is what you're meant to do. You get what I'm saying? So with a Scorpio rising, we put off that sexual energy, right? We put off that sexual energy into the world when we walk into a room, when we meet people, whenever, just the energy just vibes off of us. But the thing about it is your aura is only pushing off energy that you're thinking about. Energy within you that you have. You cannot be a Scorpio rising and project out sexual energy if you're not feeling that sexual energy. You get what I'm saying? Also, a huge thing that a Scorpio rising have to realize is that the world is not negative. The world is never negative. You get what I'm saying? The world outside of me, outside of every other Scorpio rising, outside of every other human being, every other rising, every other spirit, the world is never negative. The world is constantly at a homeostasis of peace, of love, prosperity, and joy. The thing about it is, especially with Scorpio rising, is that we project our negative thoughts out to the world. We live in a world where your thought is reality. Your thoughts are reality. And the problem with Scorpio risings is not only are our thoughts reality, but our thoughts can be sensed by others. You know what I'm saying? Your thoughts can be sensed and felt by others. You have the power to put your thoughts, your beliefs, your energy out and put it towards another person, right? It's kind of like neuro-linguistic programming. So you just got to make sure at the end of the day that you put out the best version of yourself. No matter what you're going through in life, no matter if your whole outside world seems like it's negative, seems like you can't make it, seems like everything that you try just isn't going your way. The problem is, oh hell no.